Have you guys ever tried to get rich in Roblox jailbreak trading, but failed numerous times? Have you ever wanted to have a stacked inventory in jailbreak? Well, look no further, as in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a much more revised version of how to easily get rich in Roblox jailbreak trading. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The like goal for this video is 50 likes, so let's see if we can break the like goal, please, and thank you. Remember, reaching your goal might take some time and doesn't happen overnight, but the steps are actually pretty simple. Alright, so the first step before even trading is to actually grind a ton of cash. The reason you want to do this is to get multiple high demand obtainable vehicles and trade them all for limited to have decent to good demand. Like I said in our last guide, so many people that have done pick up the torpedo, roulette, or beam challenges have been struggling really hard to get $1 million vehicle, so much that it takes over half the challenge for them to do so. When in reality, you could simply get a really good demand one by just grinding for 2 days. The vehicles you want to buy before trading are Roadster, Volt Bike, Blackhawk, Drone, and Concept, as these vehicles usually have a really good demand and solid value, allowing you to easily get a good overpays for them. If you guys do need help with making money, I recommend you go watch this video on airdrop farming, as it does help a ton. Remember, you want to continue this process until you have most of the 5 vehicles. Once you have all these 5 vehicles, you officially have 5 million value, which is really hard, because most players struggle to achieve this due to their unpreparation before trading. Remember, when it comes to trading, preparation and patience is always key to achieve your goals, no matter how long it takes. Now you want to go to Trade World and trade your current vehicles. One big tip I do have is swapping $1 million vehicles for a higher and better demand $1 million vehicle. As of now, Volt Bike is the highest demanding $1 million vehicle in trading, and swapping Blackhawk and Drone for Volt Bikes can definitely boost your progress in trading. Swapping may not seem like much, but it will always pay off in the long run. Once you've guys swapped out $1 million vehicles, you want to take the very first stepping stone, which is trading for your very first limited. Now there are a few options you could go for a small limited vehicle. You want to immediately target Carbonara as your first limited. The Carbonara has a solid demand and can easily pull other limiteds. Not only that, but it isn't hard to trade for at all, as you only need around 3 million value for the vehicle. Overall, I would recommend trading a Concept and a Volt Bike for the Carbonara, as the vehicle can easily get solid trades. Next, I would recommend downgrading the Carbonara so you would have a much more flexible inventory to work with. For those who don't know what downgrading is, it means trading a high valued item for a ton of low valued limiteds. The reason for this is so that you can trade up the limiteds, but still have some limiteds to work with, making your inventory a really flexible one. But always make sure to never downgrade for a low demand vehicle, and this is a must, because if you do, you're going to mess up the process. For example, you want to avoid trading for roulette and leave it for later, as you can collect high valued cars first. If you want to go for every vehicle in the game, it's crucial that you target the high valued and high demanded ones first, then leave the low demand and low valued ones last. One more important thing is to never use a value list. The reason you don't want to use a value list is because they can be really inaccurate a lot, which could easily result in you messing up your trades and having to restart. Although I don't recommend using it, if you really need to, you can use Jailbreak Trading Net as a value list, as it does change its values every day. You want to focus on what the people in your trading server want the most though, and try and target that vehicle. Chances are, that vehicle is mostly largely in demand and they'll overpay for it. Just a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying the video and haven't yet, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it helps the channel a ton, and we are currently trying to hit 3K subscribers by the end of September, and we can't do it without your help, please and thank you. Also, huge shout out to Dark Multi for helping me out with the video. If we can get him to 1K subs before the end of August, I'll give away a Scorpion to one of you lucky people. Once you have enough limited, you can try to trade those for higher value limited vehicles with greater demand. The vehicle you can get with the best demand below 10 mil right now is Shogun. Its value is a solid 4.5 mil, and it has an insanely good demand in trading, so getting a Shogun is crucial to your success. Once you get a Shogun, you can downgrade that for even more but even better limited vehicles. And remember, you never want to trade for Hyperchrome levels 1 to 3, as they are practically worthless in demand and value. Another thing to remember is that the more limiteds you have, the more flexible your inventory will become. So once you downgrade your Shogun, you want to try and trade your limiteds for Toriros and Carbonaras. Toriros and Carbonaras are really solid limiteds to have multiple of, as they can pull really good trades. And lastly, I recommend you trade your limiteds for possibly more than one Shogun. You can trade one of the Shoguns away and keep one of them for a bigger and more valuable car trade. You're likely to get 5 to 6 mil value with Shogun if you find the right trade, as people can get really desperate for those valuable cars. Once you downgrade your other Shogun to Toriros and Carbonaras, try to get more Shoguns with those 2 limiteds. I like to call this cycle the Shogun cycle, as it's a very solid car to cycle through and through with to get multiple Shogun. Once you have a ton of Shogun, you want to trade this for your next goal, which is 10 million plus valued vehicles. These vehicles are usually insanely hard to trade for unless you have the right cars. The first vehicle you want to go for is the Crew Capsule, as its demand and value are pretty solid. It's a good first vehicle to get and can be really obtained by simply trading 2 Shoguns. Once you get a Crew Capsule, downgrade for M12 and overpays so you have more limiteds to work with. M12 is currently having a really solid value and can easily get you a better trade than Crew Capsule. Once you have an M12, you want to downgrade for more and more really good demand limiteds. Then you could trade a portion of those limiteds for a ton of Shoguns. Lastly, you want to trade 2 Shoguns for a Crew Capsule capsule and stack all your limited together to get your car. These are the basic steps of jailbreak trading, and you must do these steps multiple times to get the most expensive car, which is currently the torpedo. If you want to target getting every vehicle, you should always go for the most expensive vehicle first and then the easier ones last. Along with trading, don't stop grinding in the actual game because you're going to need to buy more items for balancing and doing trades. Once you've done this process multiple times, you should understand the fundamentals and get every limited vehicle from trading fairly easily. Once again, this process is a long process and doesn't happen overnight, but it's very easy to do. The only challenge is your patience, and other than that, you should be good. And yeah, that's pretty much the summer 2024 trading guide in Roblox Jailbreak. If you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this video. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe as we're trying to hit 3K subs before the end of September, and join my Discord server, link in the description. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.